little guy. What are you doing in there? Come on out. Come on out. Come here. Oh, come here. Well, look what we have here. Cute little guy. The fox and the forest. What? Can't start the video like this? What is up, guys? Dudes and dudettes, people of all ages, we're back here with DudeRoll for the first board game review. And we're going to be looking at Fox and the Forest. You might be asking yourself, why Fox and the Forest for the first review? And you know, I thought about that as well. So, this game, designed by Josh Burgell, seems like a cool guy. Go check him out. He's got a family, you know, works a day job, designs games on the side. Seems like a guy I want to hang out with. Put out by Renegade Game Studios. If you're not familiar with Renegade Games, they are a relatively new publishing company. I think 2014 is when they started. They have a pretty cool roster right now. A couple games I want to check out. Pie Town, Topiary, both look like cool games. Heard some good things. Topiary looks like the artwork's pretty cool. So, but today we're looking at Fox and the Forest 2-player trick-taking game. And when I first played a trick-taking game, the hardest concept for me to get was, what is a trick? I don't understand what that is. I didn't grow up, you know, in a board game family, really even a card game family. Personally, I don't really like playing just like, you know, card games like, you know, Solitaire and War and all those kind of games, whatever. And so I had a hard time. My mind, like, I didn't get what that was. So just to clear that up, if you're thinking the same thing, you're like, dude, I don't even know what that is. What is a trick? Basically, all it is a set of cards. Generally, it's a set of cards that the players will play that, you know, has a suit in common or something like that. And generally, it's like the highest number in that suit wins, and they take the trick. And a lot of times, there's a trump suit or a card or whatever that trumps all the other cards and is kind of like an auto win. And so, generally, trick-taking games are for more players. Generally, it's like a 4-player game, and you have 4 people playing cards of different suits trying to get the highest number. But this game makes it for just 2 players. So what are you getting in the box, and how does the game play? Well, you're gonna get a deck of cards with some cardboard pieces, numbers on them. That's how you're gonna keep score. You're gonna get some reference sheets. You're gonna get a rule book. Pretty simple. And it's just like any other trick-taking game, where, you know, each player will have a hand of cards, and they will play numbers from suits, trying to win the trick. But a couple interesting things about the game. One is that certain cards have unique effects that can put a really cool spin on the game. The other interesting part is the scoring mechanism. It's very unique, and so let's just take a look at that right now. Alright, so check this out. You're going to be playing 13 tricks in a round. So you have 13 cards in your hand, and you'll get points at the end of the round based on how many tricks you won or lost. And you'll play rounds up to the amount of points that you're playing to. And then they also give you these little thematic descriptions based on whatever bracket of points you end up in. So this is what's crazy. If you win 10 to 13 tricks, so if you win like a majority of the tricks, you get the greedy description, and you get 0 points. Now if you get 7 to 9, so if you win like, you know, a lot of tricks, but not like completely and utterly dominate, you'll get the victorious description, and you'll get 6 points. Now 6 points is the most that you can get from one description, or from one round of taking tricks. If you get 4, 5, or 6 tricks, somewhere in the middle, you get the defeated description, and you only get 1, 2, or 3 points. And you are lame. But, and this is what's crazy about this, if you get 0 to 3 of the tricks, if you win none of them, or up to 3, you get the humble description, and you also get 6 points. So this is fascinating. You are going to spend the game trying to decide, should I give up most of the tricks so I can get this humble description and get 6 points? Or am I going to, you know, try and you know, push them around a little bit and get these 7 to 9 tricks to get the victorious description? And maybe you're going to start playing and you'll notice your opponent, you know, is giving up a lot of tricks. They're losing, and you're like, oh, they're going to try and get the humble description, so I'm going to, you know, try and dominate and make sure I get into the 7 to 9 range. And you're going to be going back and forth, trying not to get, you know, definitely not trying to win all the tricks, but, you know, trying not to get into this defeated bracket and get fewer points. Now, this humble description is weird to me. Now, the mechanism is cool. I think the mechanism's awesome. But the description, I think, is funny. We all know that being humble means that you just lose. You know, you don't try as hard.
So we have Granella Gananthony here. So tell us, what's it like to be the worst person on your team?
Yeah, you know, I'm just trying to keep it humble, you know, I'm just trying to stay humble. I love the mechanism. Maybe they could have had a better word there for that, but that's like a tiny little nitpick, and you know what? I don't even know what word they would put there. So, is the fox in the forest a fun game? If you go on by it, are you and a friend gonna have fun? Are you and a spouse gonna have fun? One of many that you probably have. Is this a fun game? My answer is yes. We actually have a lot of fun playing this. Normally when I see any game with cards that have numbers in the corners that resemble playing cards, I just am already bored. But with this game, it was different. From the cards with the unique abilities, the unique effects, to the cool scoring mechanism, I think this is a fun game. Me and my wife enjoy it. We're gonna be, you know, playing it in the future. I would definitely recommend this game. I think that the little fox does a good job. Way to go, Josh. Here's looking at you. My rating for The Fox and the Forest, I give it The Fox and the Hound. But not the second one, though. You should be ashamed of yourself.